Yo, what up, home slices? It's your boy, Fiam, coming to you live from the inside of my BMW. So today we have a different format of a video. Today we're actually going to be trying a Cars Coffee chat. That's what I'm going to be calling this random weekly video that we're going to be doing. Basically, this podcast is just going to be firstly a podcast. We're going to talk as much crap as we can possibly can. We're going to cover some automotive news, maybe some football news, who knows. And yeah, we're just going to flow at it and talk as much things as we possibly can. So to start it off, I'm going to actually just split it up into the different topics that we have today, so you guys can skip ahead with the chapters. Firstly, we have for topic one, or discussion one, whatever you want to call it, we have random tweets. Next up, we're gonna have automotive news. We're gonna do a Creed 3 movie review, and then the fourth topic is going to be about Ramadan, which is the fasting month for Muslims, which should be starting around tonight or tomorrow night. So without further ado, let's get down. So these are just some of the random tweets that I found this week. And yeah, I mean, let's just go through it. So the first one we have, so basically, the tweeter says, my Uber driver takes a longer route. I ask him why. He says there's a big accident on Galulis. I ask him to turn back. I want to see the accident. He laughs and thinks I'm joking. 5 minutes later, I ask him where is he going to turn. And he eventually does. And guess what? No accident. As we are approaching, he says, they cleared this one quick, yo. I keep quiet, not even a glass on the highway. So now, I'm just going to look at this from the Uber driver's view, right? Like, I don't actually think that he gets any benefit from taking the longer route, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, you pay before you actually get into the things, right? And before you get into the drive, you've already paid. Like, so, I mean, if this bro was gonna like kidnap this guy, then maybe he was going to human traffic him or something. You know, that's common in South Africa. Kidnapping is common in South Africa. We live a very ghetto lifestyle, to be honest with you. But like, I don't actually see what benefit this guy has from doing these things. Then when the guy actually turns around and is like, guess there's no accident, and then he says, you know, this one got cleared quickly. Yo, I mean, maybe he actually didn't know, but in the event that he did know, what was he trying to achieve? Like, if he's a dude and you're a dude, and he's taking a longer drive to sit with you longer in the car, I'd also be worried. Let me be honest with you. I would definitely be worried. This man wanted to take you somewhere, and it wasn't for the kind of activities that you wanted to actually go down. So luckily, this guy actually told him to turn around, and I think he's better off for it, right? On to the next tweet. So this lady says, this is by my house just a few weeks ago. They took one of these on a walk and it almost attacked some dogs. I was terrified because my nieces had gone to the shops and we were going to use the route the dog was in. So for this one, yeah, I'm going to have to put up the tweet right here. Basically, what this is there's actually a picture of a pit bull on the roof of this person's house, right? And then one guy tweets like, why is the street so empty? Well, I can tell you why. There's a fucking pit bull on the roof, right? Nobody wants to fucking walk around the streets. Firstly, like in South Africa, we don't walk these streets, fam. You can get fucking robbed outside your fucking door. And Adam said they'll take you from your fucking neighbor's yard if they have to fucking take you. So like nobody wants to do this shit. And then you're walking and you see a fucking pit bull on the roof, 2 pit bulls actually. And these pit bulls look jacked, to be honest. They look like they are on fucking steroids. And they look quite angry, if I might be honest with you. So yeah, I mean, I can tell you why the street was fucking empty is because there's a fucking pit bull on somebody's fucking roof. And now, what the fuck are you feeding these dogs? Like, how does a fucking dog climb onto a roof? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. This is South Africa, and even this doesn't make sense, right? Like, You don't see pit bulls on roofs. This is on top of a fucking garage. Like, look here. Like, this is on top of a fucking garage. Like, how the fuck does a pit bull get up there? Honestly, there's something deeply wrong here. And I don't know what they're feeding these dogs, or if they put a fucking human being in a dog costume, or fucking what kind of mutation is going on here. But only in South Africa, fam, will you fucking see this shit. And the owner, I mean, let's be honest, right? That brother is not gonna fucking get robbed anytime soon, alright? But there's a better way to do things. Don't leave your dog on the fucking roof. Like, leave him in the yard, on the ground, on fucking ground level. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, there's no need for this fucking pit bull up there, right? And I mean, that's South Africa for you guys. Okay, then we got. So I'm gonna put this tweet up as well. Basically says, let us keep the relationship low key, please. So the guy says, let us keep the relationship low key, please. And then it got side chick, colon, and then you just see this woman's head out the fucking sunroof. I mean, it speaks for itself, right? Like, these side chicks, bro, you can't fucking trust them. They want to be the mains, but they don't realize their place, to be honest with you. You weren't born to be fucking putting your head out the car. You're supposed to be fucking hiding your head here behind this fucking car seat. Let me be honest with you. There's a reason why I don't tell anybody about you, and you don't know me and my friends, and you've never seen anybody that is close to me. It's because that's for my main one, for the real one, and you are just here to pass time, to be honest with you. Then what I found funny was, just underneath that post was, or that tweet was, another one where the guy says, Christ didn't die for you to beg for love or be a side chick. Come on, ladies. Apparently, Christ didn't die for you to beg for love or to be a side chick. I also want to shout out to the guys that, you know, that didn't happen for you too, right? Like, don't be a side man or something, right? Like, well, I mean, maybe you'd enjoy it. Who knows? Okay, moving on. Now we got a lady who tweeted, I know I'm your side chick, but limit the posting shit with your girl. I like you too. Okay, let's talk to the first one. All right. If you know you're the side chick, what do you expect? Like, honestly, you know your place, fam. You weren't born to be, oh, well, I don't want to say born because that seems a bit offensive, but you know you're not meant to be fucking proposed to in the first place. Like, and I mean, why would that limit him from posting the shit? You know who you are. You know your place. You don't have an identity crisis. You don't think you're the main. You know you're not the main, right? So I don't know why he should limit his posting, to be honest. You should actually think more of yourself and go get yourself somebody that you actually fucking like and wants you to be the main chick. And if that's not possible, you just gotta make peace with the fact that you're just gonna be a side piece to everybody. And I mean, you just don't have the looks for a main. I mean, maybe the personality too, to be honest. Then the same lady tweeted, married man bought a car for his side chick. Main wife located her and collected the car. Is this wrong or right? What's your own opinion? Now, let's take into consideration that the first post I just read was after this one, right? So, technically, what happened to this woman was she was a side chick. The main wife knew about this side chick. And the side chick got a car from the man, but then the main wife came and collected this car, right? Is this wrong or right? I'm gonna say it's right because honestly, she be working hard for her mans, and then he be giving you a fucking car. Honestly, I think she can come collect the car, but the actual problem I have with the scenario is that you know you're the side chick, and the main chick knows about you as the side chick, and neither of you are fucking doing anything about it, to be honest. And that's the actual main problem, yeah, right? Okay, then we got another one. When you told your girl good night, but you see her pull up to the party with your side chick, who you invited, and told her bring a shorty for your boy. I mean, there's just so much wrong here. Like, there's no fucking Honestly, nobody loves each other in this relationship. You guys, I mean, y'all are both sides. Like, honestly speaking, you're a side man and she's a side chick. And like, but you guys think that y'all are the mains. It's just fuckery all around. Like, honestly speaking, you guys need to learn what loyalty is. And you need to figure your shit out. Like, to be honest with you. And I mean, that's gotta hurt, to be honest as well. Imagine your side chick bring your friend. Hey, bring your main chick for your friend. And then you're sitting there and you're like, uh, that's hella awkward. Like, I mean, if you walk out of there with two chicks and they're both okay with it, maybe you're a winner. But like, I don't think that's gonna happen for you, bro. And you're basically screwed. You're basically screwed. Okay. Then we have Josh. Josh out here tweeting, when you are sad and can't tell a main chick because the story involves a side chick. Josh, you got problems, fam. You just have problems. But I can understand the conundrum. Like you said right now, and your side chick is giving you shit, and then your main chick is like next to you, and she's like, "Why you sad?" And you just can't fucking explain your feelings. Firstly, men, to all the men out there, you're not allowed to express your feelings. As much as feminists will tell you that you can, you can't. Right? Let's just take it off the table. And then secondly, bro, woman just giving you problems in this life, right? Like, cause you had a main chick, but then she was giving you problems, so you got a side chick, and then the side chick is making you sad. So I think like you now know the problem. Like you, women are your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, women are actually the problem in this fucking.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing about it? You found out you had a problem with the main one, so you went and you got another fucking problem. Bro, you don't know what you're doing. To be honest with you, you need to fucking focus on yourself and make better choices, bro. Okay, then we have Janice. Well, this one is fucking offensive. Right? I'm gonna just fuck. Like, so Janice tweets, maybe he likes having a side chick because his mom was one. You're not the issue, sis. It's a family problem. Bitch! Keep your my mother's name out your mouth, right? Don't ever involve people's mothers. Like, honestly speaking, a man loves his mother most of the time more than he loves anybody else in this fucking world. So what the fuck did she do to you, bro? Like, honestly.
She got hurt.
Yeah, she was hurt at the fact that he had a side chick, right? She was probably someone's side chick.
Yeah.
And she was touched about it, so now she's blaming the mom. No. You fucking allowed yourself to be a side chick in the first place, so you weren't good enough to be the fucking main. So you the motherfucking problem. Don't bring up a man's mother. Don't bring up a man's mother. Don't make it a family problem. You're the fucking problem. You need to just own that shit. That one was just toxic for me. Right? So Candy tweets, a relationship where you don't have to beg for time, attention, love, or wonder about your importance. And then she puts the arrow thingies. So obviously she's trying to say that that's a good thing. But then Candy also tweets as a comment on her own fucking tweet that sub to my OnlyFans. Now, Candy, you are confusing the fuck out of me, right? Because I'm not sure what it is that you bring into the table in a relationship. You're saying that you want to not beg for time, attention, love, or wonder about your importance, but then you need an OnlyFans so that you can get attention, love from random men, and obviously money. But then, honestly speaking, you're not bringing anything to the table, right? Because you have an OnlyFans. Nobody, no man, no sane man, just wants a woman with an OnlyFans account. If anything, you're about to be a side chick, right? If anything, you are a hit and run to men right now, right? Like, nobody's taking you seriously out here, right? Like, honestly speaking, nobody taking you serious. I mean, like, the pictures that you put in this tweet is like just, it's wrong. It's honestly very wrong. I think this is our second last thing that we're gonna go through. So, side chick colon, this is a tweet, side chick colon, then there's a picture. So it says, I don't actually know what KEEH is. So it says posas baby calm down. And then the texts are, so the lady messages, at 4:45 the previous day. The next day she says, you, at 5:06 at night. Right? Then, no reply. She says again, you have refused to reply me, huh? And that is at the same time. Then she says, reply me now or I'm posting us.
Please, the threat.
That's a threat, bro. Immediately. This is at 18:06. At 18:06, the guy replies, hey. Mans knew he was in shit, bro. Mans knew he was in fucking shit. Like, honestly speaking, I think we can add another person here to send in the car if he's so pleased. Like, because this is some funny shit. Let me be honest with you. She says, he says, hey. Like, this side chick just grew a set of ballas, to be honest with you. She had balls. She was not ready to take the shit anymore.
The way she leveled up.
Yeah, she was just like, okay, I'm being ignored. And then
I'm going
24
there.
hours later, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck your life up, bro. I'm gonna fuck your life up. You need to reply to me now. I need some things from you. And if you're not gonna take me seriously enough as your side chick, then I'm about to be posting us.
But imagine this, man. He's laying on his bed. He sees the notification. He jumps up.
He jumps up. So I mean, he's been seeing all the notifications,
Yeah.
right? So he saw the he saw the you. He's
confused as shit.
Yeah, he was just like, whoa, bro, where did this come from? Immediately he drives to her house. He begs for her forgiveness. He gives her what she needs. He slips her like 1,000. Well, that's rent, so maybe like $100 or something. And then he's like, keep your mouth shut. Keep your motherfucking mouth shut. Don't be posting me. Let me see your phone. I'm deleting all these fucking pictures of us because there is no us. There was just me. Okay, then we have. So this one was hella funny to me. You guys will find out in a couple of weeks. It was actually a TikTok. So it says, if you woke up in a bad mood, just remember some dumbass woke up next to your ex today thinking they found the love of their life. Bro! Enough said. Enough motherfucking said. You don't need to say much more than that. Like, honestly, you saved yourself. You saved yourself. But I mean, we are out of the random tweet section. That covers topic 1. And we are now moving to automotive news farm. So, the first article we have is TikTok Fed leads State Farm and Progressive. So State Farm and Progressive seems to be insurance companies. So TikTok Fed leads State Farm and Progressive to declare certain Kias and Hyundais uninsurable. Right. So basically what had happened was there was a whole TikTok thing going around where people were literally stealing Kias and Hyundais because it was just that easy. They would literally jump into the car, put a USB in, and I don't know if they overwrote the software or whatever. Didn't really dive into that much detail. But then they'd steal a car. So that's how easy it is to steal your Kia and to steal your Hyundai, right? Now, Kia and Hyundai then offered, well, obviously there was a lot of angry customers, so they offered their customers to pay $170 for a third-party security system. Bitch, I just fucking paid like fucking 200,000 rands or more for this car, and then I must still pay $170 to fucking now get a third-party security system? No. Eventually, they offered a free solution, right? In the form of a software update and some stickers. Yes, stickers. They offered you stickers for your car that could just be taken from you at any moment, because stickers actually add security as well as speed. If you put a sticker of a python on your fucking window, nobody gonna steal your car. That's the reason why they fucking did that, and it makes a lot of sense. Now, so State Farm and Progressive came out and said that they don't want to insure Kias and Hondas because obviously people can steal the shit and they're just losing money, right? Like, honestly speaking, if you drive in a Kia or a Hyundai, firstly, you need to increase your level of self-respect. Right? Like, honestly speaking, get yourself a better car. If you can't afford it, save up a little bit more, upgrade, nicer cars out there, a lot of Japanese cars, a lot of German cars, some American cars as well. They come with actual security systems. You can't just fucking and then you fuck off. So like honestly, up your level of self-respect. But at the same time, I understand that you have a lot of problems in life, right? You're driving a Kia and a Honda. You have an obvious identity problem. You don't know whether or not you should respect yourself, right? And then Kia just comes and fucks you. Hyundai just comes and fucks you because they tell you need to pay $170 for you to actually feel safe in your fucking neighborhood. And if that's not a sign to sell your fucking Kia or your Hyundai, then honestly speaking, what the fuck is? Then we moving on to Dodge. So this is an interesting article. The new 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 delivers 1,025 horsepower. And that is actually a promise from Dodge. I think, yeah, so this is actually a motor that runs on E85, which is a mixture of ethanol and petrol, I assume. And 1,085 horsepower for that is a shit ton. Basically, what had happened was Azan, and we will be back. Okay, so we are back. It is now dark outside. Reason being is because we started recording very late, but we really want to finish this episode today, edit it, make sure it gets posted by tonight. Maybe it will be published by tomorrow. Don't know yet. Still some editing that needs to be done. So we have the car light on. In South Africa, everybody has these emergency lights because electricity is a luxury in our country. And yeah, my door is open just to keep the shit on. So let us finish up from, we were talking about the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170, which is delivering 1,025 horsepower. Right, firstly, let's talk about this. It runs on E85, which is a combination of petrol and ethanol. And how they actually debuted this car is they actually did a drag run on a quarter mile, but first they dropped the car from a helicopter. Now shout out to Dodge for being over the top, and I don't think there's a better debut than dropping a car out of a helicopter and then still taking it down a quarter mile. That's just epic in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people would actually be able to do that, but in Murica that's probably normal, right? Because action movies and stuff. But now let's just have a look. I wonder if this will actually be in the next Fast and Furious.
Could be.
Could be. This may be the car that actually takes off on the drag strip and then
You watch Dom fly from the helicopter down.
Exactly,
yeah.
Yeah. Dom flies out the helicopter. He drops straight through the sunroof of the sky if there is one. Otherwise, he drops onto the ground, opens the door, gets in.
Yeah.
Or probably like this window is open.
Somehow the guy is just going, and as it's going, he falls in.
He falls into the car, right? Once he falls into the car, he starts driving, but then the car starts lifting, and then wings pop out of the side, and then it's just a plane. And he probably has like guns and turrets and shit, and then he just goes and starts shooting people. So let's look at some of the comments actually that came out on this. I'm gonna put up some pictures here or here on this video just to show like the way that this car went down the drag strip. Looks like the front is lifting in this one picture. 1,025 horses, quite good. A quick note is that if you actually use normal premium gas, this car would actually output around 900 horsepower and 810 pound-feet of torque. So still pretty fast, and it can still do a 9-second run time with normal premium fuel, so that's actually good. You'll need a factory operational parachute for an NHRA dragster. Interesting. Okay, some comments on Facebook around the car. So one guy says, I'm not a Dodge guy, but I appreciate the engineering it takes to manufacture a monster such as this, especially considering we are at the end of times of combustion engines being the heart of folks' rides. If this is going to be one of the few Dodges that are actually still combustion engines, then definitely going to be a collector's item probably in the future. It looks cool. I mean, if it drives as good as it looks, then definitely in the future. And then another person expressed some disappointment. They were saying that they were hoping for better paint. Apparently it's a boring silver color, and with all the leprechaun stuff, they figured they would go crazy with the color. Look, whoever this is, honestly, you disappoint me, right? The car doesn't disappoint me. You, my friend, are just disappointing. Honestly, you need to like grow up. I don't know what leprechaun stuff you're talking about. I mean, the paint is not the main feature of this car. It's clearly the motor, 1025 horses. I don't think you deserve to own this car, to be honest with you. You won't appreciate the power that comes with it, and it's just going to be a waste for you to own it. So when you buy the car, send it to me, and I'll make sure to treat it right. I think that was it for our... No, there is one more thing, right? So, the new Ford Explorer, a Volkswagen-based electric Ford Explorer. This car basically looks like a American Ford from the countryside, but then he also went to private school. That's basically what it looks like, right? It's an electric vehicle, SUV, and honestly speaking, it looks quite similar to VWs, except that it has a boxier shape, which gives it the Fordness. I'm not disappointed in it. It looks pretty cool. But I mean, like I said, like Ford went to private school with this shit, and they actually made this car. It's quite cool. So I'll give you some facts about it if I can actually find it. Nope, I can't find shit. The interior is quite nice, so I'm gonna put up the interior here. Really cool steering wheel. Definitely a cool center console tablet kind of vibe going on there. And it's got the interior lighting. I've got a word for it, the ambient lighting. And it's actually looking really cool on the inside. Outside looks cool too. Very boxing car, like I said, boxy-ish car. A lot of good features. I'm obviously not an EV guy. But yeah, like it's a cool car, cool looking car. I wouldn't buy one. If I did buy one, I'd just take out the electric motor, put a normal motor in there, but I'd keep the interior looking as cool as it actually does. Yeah, so that is it, guys, for the automotive part of our section. We're now moving on to a quick Creed 3 review. So my sister, my brother, and my future sister-in-law, we all went to watch Creed 3 yesterday on Heritage Day. Human Rights Day. Human Rights Day. I knew it started with the H. Yesterday was a public holiday in SA. It was Human Rights Day. So we went out, we watched Creed 3 before Ramadan starts. And I'm gonna say I wasn't disappointed, like this light was disappointed in me. Really cool movie. Was a bit rushed. I feel like a lot of the emotions that came across in the video, in the movie, or could have probably like been portrayed better and taken a bit of a longer time to actually affect the audience more. Yeah, but overall, I think decent movie. Was a bit rushed. Fighting scenes were cool. Has a cool story to it about Michael B. Jordan, who plays Adonis Creed, from his days back in a group home and how his friend ended up getting locked up. These are some spoilers, so I mean, if you haven't watched it, there's something wrong with you, and I'm gonna spoil it. But yeah, really cool storyline. Hits you deep in the heart if you actually catch everything that happens. Sometimes some people, like my sister, like they don't actually see what they're seeing in the movie. The next generation, the next generation of youngsters, they think they have no attention span. Let me be honest with you, things just go like
It's
over
not
their head.
offensive anymore.
I mean, it really isn't. You're all the same, to be honest.
Okay, that's offensive.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for the Creed 3 review. Very short, very sweet. And then next, we're gonna ask the phone to get unlocked, and we are going to move on to the Ramadan topic. So, just got some good news. There was no moon sighted today, so that means we'll only start fasting on Friday. So tomorrow I can go to work and eat up all the snacks that they have available. But basically how it actually works is every time the Islamic month carries over, you have to spot the new moon, and only by spotting the new moon do you actually know if the next lunar month starts. So Islam works with a lunar calendar. If you didn't know that, now you do. I'm giving you some valuable life tips here about how not to be Islamophobic. So Ramadan, according to this random thing, Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Nope, it's not. Fasting is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, right? What it means is it's one of the 5 most key things in Islam. You guys can read up on the rest of them. It happens in the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. It then lasts the whole month, so either 29 or 30 days. And when it carries over to the next month, the first day of that next month is actually Eid. Yeah, then the next random fact is, and we'll see if this is actually correct. This was some random site. I just took some random facts about Ramadan. I am Muslim though, so don't like judge me. Like I just don't know what random facts you people want to hear. So during Ramadan, Muslims fast. They don't eat, drink anything during the hours of daylight. This is called fasting. Children usually don't fast until they are 14 years old. Okay, so the first part is right. We don't eat or drink anything from sunrise to sunset. The second part of the 14-year-old thing, not really. I think I was fasting since like full day since I was like 7 years old. It's just a basic thing of like when you're ready, you're ready, you know. And if you're a kid and you decide to break your fast halfway through the day or whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's the effort that counts, and it just promotes good habits, good discipline, and eventually, like I mean, fasting is just normal fast these days. Also, not all Muslims have to fast. For example, if you're pregnant, elderly, or you have some underlying sicknesses, uh, like diabetes, you have to keep your sugar up, all of those things, you don't actually have to fast. So it's not obligatory on those who are unable to fast. So Islam doesn't place those kind of obligations on us. Just need to clear that up. The dates of Ramadan change every year. That is because the Islamic calendar is based on the moon cycle. Like we said, we can either have 29 or 30 days in a month. I think maybe it's, yeah, no, it's 29 and 30. So it doesn't ever coincide with like the, what do we use? The solar calendar. What is a normal calendar? The normal calendar.
No, okay.
Yeah, the normal one. Let's just go with the normal one, right? It doesn't ever coincide with it. So, I mean, this year Ramadan is in April. Next year it will be in March. Then it just slowly moves forward, and then like it will get back to December, and you know, it's quite cool there. You get to fast in all flavors of seasons, and fasting in summer is a treat.
17 hours.
17 hours in the UK, fam. You best be leaving those Muslims in the UK alone. Like honestly, we don't eat, right? We don't drink. We don't need your shit. Like just leave me alone. Just leave me alone, fam. Like honestly speaking, if there's anything I want to be doing with my day, it's not fighting with you.
When they
Who
ask you,
is it?
not even water?
Yeah, and don't ask me not even water. Like, bro, I'd fucking say that. Honestly, like, can you not see how dry my lips are? Can you not? Can you not? Can you not see? I'm not even fucking sweating because there is no liquids in me. Like, just fucking calm down. Don't ask me questions. I don't eat. I don't drink anything. Not water. Not fucking sweat. Not fucking. You fucking froze milk juice. I don't fucking know, right? But we don't drink anything. Next up, we have Muslims have a special meal before and after each day of fasting. What that basically means is before sunrise, we have a special meal, which is basically breakfast, and we just call it seri. It's not that special. It's just you eating before sunrise. And then when the sun sets, you have iftar, which is basically supper. You're skipping lunch. It's not like a special meal. It's seri and iftar. Like we fast during the day. So, eventually you're going to have to eat, right? The end of Ramadan is celebrated with a big celebration called Eid al-Fitr. That is true. The practice of fasting during Ramadan began in the year 624 CE. Yo, I cannot verify that. Vamto sales increased during Ramadan, even though it might not be traditional. Many British Muslims enjoy a glass of Vamto when they break their fast, so much so that the sales of Vamto increased during Ramadan. I need to know what Vamto is. I'm going, bro. I said a lot of things. What is Vamto? Vamto is a soft drink, first solid. What is a health tonic in cordial form? Contains the juice of grapes, raspberries, and blackcurrants flavored with herbs and spices. Look, if Vamto is an alcoholic drink, just know that not all Muslims are drinking it. I trust my bros in British, in England. I know that there's Muslims there, and I know that they don't drink in alcohol. Right? Some people do it. I'm not saying they don't, but most Muslims are good Muslims. You understand? Or we try to be, and we're not out here promoting Vamto if it's an alcoholic drink, right? Whatever it is, if you know what it is, leave it down in the comments below. But if it's alcoholic, just know the bros stay away from that shit during Ramadan, right?
Hopefully always, but
Well, yeah,
during Ramadan.
always, yeah. Obviously, I was just testing.
Mm.
Ramadan remembers the month. Okay, I'm not going to read that one out. During Ramadan, you can greet someone by saying Ramadan Mubarak. Ramadan Mubarak means have a blessed Ramadan. Look, it's not compulsory. I don't know where these facts come from, but clearly this is bullshit. Right? Some of it is right, but most of it is not 100% true. To be honest with you, don't read shit online about Islam. You know what you do? You slide in my DMs, community of stans on Instagram or on TikTok, and I will find you verified sources, bro. I will go to the books. I will go ask the people that know where the books are, and I will give you that information. Look, don't trust the internet. When it comes to anything, like, just don't trust it, you know? Like, honestly, we can't trust these people. How do you fucking make up facts like this? Okay, so that is our last topic. Those are some facts of fasting. And I mean, there's a lot of benefits to fasting. You can actually read that one up online, whether it is half fasting where you can still drink stuff and whatever. There's actually a lot of health benefits that comes from fasting, not putting all the McDs in your body or the KFC,
cleansing,
Burger King.
basically.
Yeah, you basically cleansing yourself, you know. And I mean, there's a lot of benefits to it. So if you're looking for something that may help you in your health, then definitely look into that, right? So that is it for today's video. I think this is a good 30 to 40 minutes of content. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's anything that I did wrong, I do apologize. If I was slightly offensive, I do apologize. However, so that is it for this video.
No
Thanks for watching.
self-reflection whatsoever.
No self-reflection. Like, honestly speaking, there's very few fucks to give in this life, and you need to just, like, not give too many of them. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to comment down on what we said. If I said anything wrong, correct the shit out of me. And let's pick this up again next week. I'll be bringing up some of the comments in the comment section. I only have like 1,000 subscribers, and only like 40 of you are watching videos anyway, and only one of you is commenting. Well, two. So I mean, there'll only be 2 fucking things to talk about next week. So we'll do this again next week Wednesday. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a young subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week Wednesday. Actually, I'll see you Sunday and then Wednesday. But for now, peace out.